So there we go. Boom. Second hit kills him. Whew. Finally. So a couple things happen here. We get a, so this goes from 2 to 1. This chit goes back, and then probably my favorite part, even more than the VP, is I flip cards from here. In this case, this is the first one until I find a blue one, and that's out of the game. So they just lost a card of fire, even if long range +2 caps. I am great with that. And then I believe I reshuffle the deck. Okay, I forgot to take my AP check before I reshuffled whatever. I guess it's 6 to 1, half dozen to the other. And he pulls a 5. So he's still active. All right, well, that kind of makes up for this over here. I got that guy in 2, and he failed his rally roll. So, all right, dice gods are give-a-thing as after they've been take-a-thing. All right, let's see what the AI is up to. If AI +6 is 16 or fewer, advance by 2. Okay, let's see what's going on here on the track. So this gets skipped. Add a Soviet rifle and place an RE on G18. Okay, well, I thought the AI would never stack. So I don't know. Like, that's G18, but I guess this is a Rule 42 situation. I'm gonna put. They don't like to stack, so I'm gonna put him here in an adjacent hex that is the highest cover. I think that's probably the intention of what they want. All right. So, fresh AI, fewer than fresh units? No, definitely not the case. Hit AI, he's spent, so he can't do it. Unhit AI, closest to a fresh unit. Take a shot. No, the only fresh unit on the board is this, and no one has a shot. Largest group of mobile AIs, that'll be those 2 guys up there. Closest to a mission objective or a unit. There's no mission objective, so they're closest to a unit. They're gonna move towards. So that is just gonna be very simply, let's just go south. They both move into cover if they move this. They could go like this, but they'll both move into cover. They take a check on a 1, and they pull a 2. By the way, I just confirmed Rule 5.5 says if the AI would ever stack, move it into an adjacent hex. So I think how I did that up there was correct. I'm worried about this guy moving. I mean, he hasn't flipped yet. Well, even if he did flip, there's those cards that give him a shot with plus caps. So I'm gonna attempt to rally, or not. No, I'm not gonna attempt to rally. I'm gonna rally that guy using this card. All right, it costs 2 caps or 2 AP, and I'm gonna be risking this guy. So it's an auto rally, so that happens. So he's no longer pinned. But then this guy has to take the check on 2. And I pull a 4, okay. I could have brought this guy onto the map first and risked him because he's not as valuable as this, but I started to get a little worried seeing this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. He's creep up in range. So yeah. All right, let's see. Just advances by 1, so damn it, they score another one. Okay. I was hoping to be on that hex by now, but it didn't happen. No short range business, no counteractions. Unhit AI, closest to a fresh unit that just acted fire. All right, well, this is the fresh unit that just acted, right? He did that card. So, and the unhit AI closest to him is this, but the target of this order is this guy, not this guy. So even though he has a shot on him, this was a clarification in the new rules. So the unhit AI closest to the fresh unit, that's this guy. Fire. He can't fire at him, so that's not going to happen. All right, I'm of course pointing to this guy here. So the AI closest to a target move towards. That's this guy. 1 to 3, 4 to 6. He's going to move this way. And he is going to take a check and pull a 4. I'm going to move this guy up into here. Once he gets here, he'll have a shot. And actually, that's a reason when I did this here. I think maybe Rule 42 will keep this guy hugging the tree line and not step out here, considering that it's going to be harder for me to get a shot on him if he goes here. So I'm going to undo that. Instead of rolling that off, I'm going to have him move here per Rule 42. I think that makes more sense. So what does that mean for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy can't. Well, he's got trees in front of him anyway. But if he moves here, then he has a shot. I'm just worried about this guy down here. He's here. If he moves here, yeah, let's move into here. All right, and let's take a check on a 1 and pull a 4. I'm getting nervous now because they have so many more units, and this first round of this scenario is always really tough to get through because they just have so many more units. All right. If AI plus units is 10 or more, 10 or fewer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay, advances 1. Well, that puts the let's put these guys, our guys, out all the way up here in the corner. Okay, so they're all the way up there. But now maybe these guys will head towards him or something. Okay, so that was that. There's no short range business. Fresh AI is definitely not fewer than us. No mortar. Okay, the AI farthest from the lowest defense value unit. All right, so of a fresh unit who has a shot, it's only this guy. So he is going to fire at from the lowest defense value unit. This guy's a 14, this guy's a 12. So, 4. Okay, so he missed. He takes a check on a 4. And he pulls a 3, okay? That doesn't apply to the AI. So he pulls a 3, so he flips. That makes me feel a lot better. I'm going to keep moving this guy up. The machine gun moved up into here. He pulls a 3. Back to the AI. AI plus units is 4 or fewer. No. No short range business, no counteractions. All right, so of a fresh unit, we're talking about the RE, okay? We're talking about the 2 up there and that guy down there. So of them, no one has a shot, so that's not gonna happen. No one needs to rally. So the AI closest to a target, low risk, move towards. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so between these two, 1 to 3, the guy down south, 4 to 6, the guy up north. 1 to 3. So this guy down here is going to low risk move. So he's going to move, I think he could move into either one. Yeah, I'm just going to roll that because they seem pretty equidistant and pretty equal. So 1 to 3 up to here. He takes a check on a 1 and he pulls a 3. Now this guy's in my flank. I'm going to pass, I think. I could move here. If I move here, remember units don't block line of sight in Conflict of Heroes. I could shoot that, or I could shoot this guy and try to kill him. That seems like a very intelligent thing to do. Let's forget about this guy. Let's go up there and try to finish him off. That would get another blue card out of the deck, which really makes things easier. So he's going to move there. I don't have any caps to use, so I'm just risking it. And he pulls a 3. Yes. All right. If AI plus units 4 or fewer, no. No short range, no counteractions. So of the fresh units, no one can rally. No one needs to rally. Okay, fresh unit, AI closest to a target, low risk move towards. That's going to be this guy again, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gotten closer. So low risk move towards. He is not in a fire zone, so he wants to move into a hex that is not a fire zone. They're both in this guy's flank, so I'm gonna roll it off. Let fate decide. 1 to 3. He's going here. Oh, and he's got to take a check, and he pulls a 5. All right. So my plan was, right, to shoot through this guy right into here. 4 to a 12. I can't cap it. So just hoping for an 8 or better. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh! All right. He needs to take a check on a 2, and he survives. All right. Well, whoa. Okay, apologize for the camera mishap. So what happened? We just missed our shot. So their turn. If AI plus units is 10 or fewer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus I have another guy off the board. So we're actually at 11. So that actually does not happen. So that is good because I need some time. I need this round to end so I can start a new round, hopefully with this guy out of the way, and I can jump into that hex. All right. Fresh AI. How many fresh AI are there? Oh, there's 1, 2, 3 of them, and there's 1, 2, 3 of me. So they're not going to pass. So the AI closest to a target, low risk move towards. That is going to be our buddy down here. And he's going to do a low risk move. Again, I don't like to play against myself, so 1 to 3, 4 to 6. 1 to 3, 4 to 6. 1 to 3. He takes a check on a 1, and he's still alive. Gosh, darn it anyway. Well, I could bring this guy in, and I could even bring him into here. You know, I could bring that guy in. And then I guess this guy would turn around and be like this. Assuming I pull a real unit from the... But then I'm firing a 2 to a 12. No, I want to continue. I want this guy. I want this guy to take another shot on him. You know what? I should have revealed that when he took his shot. I apologize. Because it could be the destroyed marker. No. Okay, so he rolled a 6. So that still would have been a miss. But now we know this guy fires with -2. Yeah, we're going to do this again. He's going to take a shot on him, firing 4 to 12. Come on, baby. 8! There it is. Yes. Boom. All right. Oh, that takes a lot of pressure off. Okay. Whew. All right. We got a VP back. I flipped cards from the deck until I get a blue card. All right, so this is the blue card that's out of the game. So they lost another fire +2 cap card. All righty, and then I have to reshuffle, so let me pause and just take my check now. And he pulls a 6. He's still around. All right, now I'll reshuffle. Whew, okay. Still on the first round of the game. There's 3 RE, 2 of which are real. So there's basically 2 more units that have to go and flip, and there's 3 of us. I still haven't introduced this guy onto the map. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should get this guy going. But it's their turn. It's their turn, not mine. Okay. Right. We just had that awesome turn. Okay. Let's see. There's no instruction. They are not fewer than us. We're even. 3 to 3 at the moment. So, are there any fresh units who have a shot? No. Skip. Skip. Unhit AI. Closest to a unit that just acted. That's this guy. That's the unit just acted. move towards. He's going to move in here. Well, that's too bad. I just hesitated because now if I bring this guy onto the map, he's in cover. I can't see him. And now this guy's creeping up into here. And this is why whatever. All right. Sorry, I have a lot of things going through my head right now. Yeah. He needs to take a check on a 1. And he pulls a 6. Do I move this guy into here like this kind of a thing? No, I'm going to bring this guy onto the map down here. He pulls a 5. I'm going to charge him this way. Try to have this deal with him. And there's this guy who could shoot him. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to just allow myself to just change that here. It doesn't change the AP check. It was a 1. But why put him over here and have him have to cross that ground? Doesn't make any sense. I'd rather put him here. And he still took the check on the 1. He's fine. All right, back to them. Command order. Look at that. Hit AI. He would have auto-rallied. Screw you. All right, an AI and a 0 DM hex. That's going to be this guy. Low risk move towards cover closest to a target. All right. Low risk move towards cover closest to a target. Okay, I think, apologize. Pardon the interruption, but I need to interrupt the video for a couple of minutes to talk about this order card here because it's later in the day and I was going through the editing of this segment of the playthrough and I watched myself try to interpret this card and I got it so wrong and I was so confused that I can't even, you know, explain in an annotation what I want to say about this because it is a rather tricky order and I can't figure out like the right way to do it. I don't think it's a big deal, but I just wanted to talk about it here before we continue with the playthrough. So let's start with the AI and a 0 DM hex closest to a target. Okay, that's easy. It was this guy. He was here at the time in a 0 DM hex closest to a target. So he's got 2 here that he's 4 away from. So first of all, I should have done a roll off to see what the target is and then find the cover closest to that target. And that's where it starts to get a little weird because when you start looking at cover, like let's say it was this guy, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, but how about 1, 2 or 1, 2, you know, or 1, 2 or 1, 2. It's not like this goes on to say closest to the target and the AI. It doesn't say and the AI. It just says the cover closest to the target. So forget about some of these ones back here. Let's even just say that was, let's say that was the one. So he would then forego moving like into here and then head for this. It just intuitively doesn't feel right to me. It feels intuitively, I feel like he should either move into here because that's just cover, which is a good thing when you have a machine gun and a rifle unit and another machine, 2 machine guns and a rifle unit bearing down on you. So his first priority should be to move into cover, or he should be moving this way and try to get over here, which would be at least in this guy's flank and this guy's flank. So he would be in both of their flanks. But you know, if you played it out sort of legalistically, I said, okay, let's do an experiment. What if this were the hex that was closest to this guy? This was his selected target. Well, then the command is to do a low risk move. Well, low risk move says move. He's in a fire zone hex, so it says move into a non-fire zone hex. Can't. Okay, the next priority is to move into a hex that has the same or higher defensive modifier. Well, he could move towards, this would be a lateral move, but he could move towards, satisfy the command, and move from a 0 DM to a 0 DM. So I think that would be a legal move. I also think it would not be a very good move for the AI, like I said with all these three. I think a better move would be to duck into cover. And that's actually where I moved him in the playthrough, although for totally different and incorrect reasons, I moved him in there. But I think that makes sense. So, and I read the examples in the rule book, and I understand the intention, right? It's just trying to get the AI to go into cover, but also stay close to our player units. Okay, and that makes sense. But in this situation, it's kind of goofy, and I wonder if I've really been thinking about this for like an hour. I was thinking, like, what if you, as a rule of thumb, you just summed up the distances between both the AI and the player unit? Because if you did that, 1, 2, let's just say this guy was the selected target, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, versus 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 is 5. So that would tell you that this would be the hex to move into. Like same for this guy, it would be this. It wouldn't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this 5 would trump either one of these, and you wouldn't have to, and you wouldn't even consider any of these down here. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be a 5, and this would be a 5. Okay, maybe that doesn't work. I don't know. I've been trying to find a way to really get a hard handle on interpreting this order, and I guess I'm saying I can't. So I moved him here, fortunately, and that's how the playthrough happened. And if I were doing it again, I would move him there. I would just rule 42 this and say, I don't feel right having him like go for this hex when he's got some cover right next door. So that's where he moved, and that's where the playthrough is going to pick up. So let's get back to that right now. He wants to be like that. And that was a blue card, so they don't have to take a check. Boom, I'm moving this guy down here. 1 closer. He pulls a 4. Back to them. Another blue card. Okay. No, no, no. Did I put this on top? No, it is a totally different card. That was card 9. This is card 10. AI and a 0 DM hex. Oh, there is no unit in a 0 DM hex anymore, so that's not going to happen. The AI farthest from a fresh unit fire, even if long range. +2 caps. Ah, screw you. Oh, no, farthest from a fresh unit. Oh, yes. This guy is a fresh unit, and 1, 2, 3, 4. He actually has a shot on him. Crap. Okay, so even though this guy's out in the open, the target of this card is the fresh unit. Okay, again, this was one of the clarifications in the new rules. Previously, this unit would shoot, this guy would activate him, but he might shoot at him. But in the new rule set, it's been simplified, so the AI farthest from a fresh unit will shoot at that fresh unit. So he's going to shoot over this guy and shoot at them. And he's got +2 caps. So he's firing at a 5 to a 13, right? You get +1 for the light woods. I believe that is correct. 6. That's a myth, right? Yes, because I already added the +2. Okay, so 5 to a 13. I'm going to do this because I don't want this guy going up into here, and this guy's just going to kind of have to sacrifice himself. So he's going to move into here, which reveals this guy. And it's this guy, so he will turn to face him. So be it. And he has to take a check on a 1, and he pulls a 3. So this guy's naturally going to shoot him. Actually, no, look at this. So short range, he wants to disengage before firing or rallying. Interesting. I need to refresh myself on the disengage rules. 1 second. Okay, this was fun. This got a little intricate. I think I have it figured out. So a disengage command, the enemy will low risk move. And this could include moving into my flank if it's possible, or moving towards a mission objective. But it says the first priority is trying to decrease the AI's risk, then moving towards a mission objective. So when I look at this, this is not moving into my flank. And neither is this. Trying to decrease this guy's risk, I think he would want to just back up, because now, so when you do a low risk, when a unit does a low risk move, its first priority is to move into a non-fire zone hex. So this Is this a fire zone hex? Well, yes, it's a fire zone for this guy. There's so many things to consider here. Yeah. So this is a fire zone to him. It's not for any of these. So that's out. This is out because that's a fire zone. But what if he just backed up into here? What if these guys got scared? All right, because the disengage commands, the first priority is to decrease this guy's risk. So I think what they want to do is they just want to back up and then go like this. So now all of these guys are in there facing. So now he's not in he went from a fire zone to a non-fire zone, right? None of these guys can shoot him. And I think that's what he wants to do. So I think that's it. So that was 1 + 1 is 2. And he pulls a 2. So he flips. Hot damn. All right. Wow. What to do?